Good morning, guys. It's Monday, the 30th, I want to say. It's going on 6 o'clock. It's a cold morning today. A whopping 25 degrees. Just heading to work. This week is going to kind of be a crappy week. I'm going to be in a spare truck all week. Last Friday, my PTO shaft broke in my truck, and that controls all of my hydraulics. So that was not fun. But yeah, I'll see you guys when I get to work. Alright, guys, just got to work. But yeah, I'll see you in the truck. Alright, guys, as you can see, I'm in a spare truck now. It is kind of loud, but they actually managed to get my truck done over the weekend or Friday night, so which is a good thing. So I'm gonna go take this truck to the dump because I got done super early on Friday, couldn't do it. I'll show you the dump that I go to this time. I showed you the other one in my last video, but yeah, let's go head to the dump. All right, guys, so we're at the dump right now. It's really like a landfill. I have to go up this steep hill. I'll probably show you guys in a second here. What they do is they, once we dump the trash out, they bury it underneath the ground. And they make it to some type of gases, but I don't know the whole process of that. But yeah, it's cold this morning. I did get some good news though, that they should have my truck done by the time I get done dumping this truck. So I was told to just come dump this truck and go back and get my truck, so hopefully it's done. So yeah, this is that hill I was talking about. I gotta climb up and it curves to the left. To the right, I mean. My bad, it's still morning. So what I gotta do here is that I go down this hill, I have to back up to where that dozer is, and all that stuff that he's pushing is all trash. And pretty soon they'll be burying it on top of dirt. Usually I hate coming here when it rains really bad or when the ground starts to thaw. This all turns into soupy mud. And it's a pain in the ass. And they gotta pull you out, they gotta get out. But yeah, I usually dump here like, I think 2 or 3 times out of the week. I try not to, but sometimes I kinda just have to. Especially when the other dump is closed. The reason why is when they close that everybody goes there. When this dump gets all muddy and everybody's getting stuck. But it seems like an alright time right now. Like I said, it's pretty cold this morning, so the ground's kind of hard. Backing up now. Since there's another guy there, you don't want to get too close. Because he has a door he has to open. Pull my window down so they signal me on how close I am. There's usually flags that they have, and you want to get between the 2 flags. I didn't really show you this in my truck, but I have switches I gotta press. So I did happen to get stuck, unfortunately. Even though I thought the ground was kind of hard enough, but all they did was a technique that they use when you dump your trash, they come up behind you and then they push the trash into your truck. Then it kind of just acts as a cushion when they push you. You're not damaging anything. At least hopefully not. Alright guys, got some good news. I'm back in my truck. I am going to be behind a little bit today. But that's alright though. I'd rather be behind in my truck than in a spare truck. Because me personally, in a spare truck, if I'm behind all day, I just feel defeated. It makes me want to quit my job more. But yeah, I'd rather be behind in my truck. So that way I'm more comfortable, relax. I can get done at a more decent time than I will be in a spare truck. So yeah, just heading out to my first stop now. I'm all filled up. I'm kind of glad they were able to get my truck fixed so soon. Because last week when it happened, it happened on a Friday. And they were saying, oh, we don't know how long your truck's going to be down for. So it kind of put me in a bad mood this morning, or a bad mindset. But sometimes miracles do happen. What can I say? But one thing I do wish they can figure out was my heat situation. The heat in this truck is not coming out. Like that for a couple weeks now. I think they replaced the thermostat. I don't know what else they did to it, but usually there's just a switch they gotta flip that goes from heat to AC, and that's not working properly. So hopefully it can just be a good time this week. I'm going on vacation next week for a deer opener. I will be posting. I won't post any videos next week. I'll be waiting for my computer. But I will record for deer season. For some people that might like that, you can click on it. If not, oh well. So yeah, it's gonna be hopefully a good week this week and a good week next week. So there's some things about me if you guys want to know about. 25 and been a garbage man since I graduated high school. I've been doing this for about, I'd say, 7 years. My biggest pet peeves about this job is winter sucks. Every now and then you'll get people that are blocking my cans. So they have to get out, we'll move them, and especially some of these tree trimming crews, or it's just people parking their cars in front of the cans, which irritate me. But I really don't mind getting out. It helps me stretch out a little bit. In my opinion, this job can get kind of boring. Same trash, different day. You know how that saying goes. But yeah, started out as a hanger, which I used to ride on the back of the truck and throw the trash in and by hand. Then I got tired of that because I used to work with my stepdad, and we used to do it in the city part, and it was all alleys, and he used to leave me in alleys and forget I'm back there. So I'd dump a can, and him thinking, oh, he's done, he'd leave me in the alley. Or he'll, sometimes if the alley's kind of tight and there's like hung over trees or branches, he'll forget I'm back there. He'll just drive right through them, not telling me or anything, or telling me to get in the truck or to watch out. Yeah, I do look for jobs, different jobs every now and then, but I think this will always be here. Pays the best, even though I hate it sometimes. Like, since winter's coming up, they can't figure out the heat problem in my truck. Like, it doesn't produce heat out the vents. In my truck, there's a switch. I think I mentioned this already. They're supposed to flip, but it doesn't. The heat doesn't come out. They replaced the thermostat. Yeah. I also think there's a law to where I can reject taking this truck if it gets too bad. But I just gotta keep writing it up, and hopefully they finally figure out a reason why it doesn't work. That, or I keep taking a spare, which is not always, which is not fun. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or comments, let me know in the comment section, and I'll answer them best I can. Also, I want to get like a GoPro. If anybody's knowledgeable on that, can tell me like what's good to get. That'd be really helpful, so I can budget it out, make my videos better. That way, I'm not producing on a iPhone. That way, I can have like that strap that goes across my head. So you guys can see everything that I see, like from picking up the can to dumping, watching it dump in the camera. For when I back up, I think that'd be pretty cool to see, if you ask me. So yeah, let me know. So another thing I don't like is when people put their cans right next to their garbage, right next to their mailbox. And so sometimes I have to try to finesse the claw in there, or I get out and move it. And hopefully I don't knock over their mailbox. But that's just another pet peeve of mine with this job. So guys, we're at the dump again for the second time today. Usually I just dump once, but I had to go dump my truck I was in last Friday off this morning and come to grab my truck. So yeah, it should be fun. Hopefully I don't get stuck this time like I did in the other truck. But yeah, it's the same dump. This truck is just more bouncier on these roads. So guys, I'm at the dump right now. I'm about to clean out these trap doors. Sometimes trash will get stuck behind those. I'm gonna clean it out real quick. And you also want to make sure you clean those out daily now. Or else a lot of liquid will start to freeze in there. Then I'll make sure like a living hell when winter comes. All the liquid starts to freeze. You start getting in trouble. I got one on this side and one on the other side. But yeah, that's about it. And just like that, I'm all dumped again. It's about 15 after 3. I still got about 90 cans left to pick up. So yeah. let's go back out there and finish up the day. I guess the only good thing about this dump is the view that you get to see when you're leaving. Especially when all the trees are changing colors. I know, probably hard to see. Be bouncing all over the place, but I'm trying. Alright guys, just getting done with my day. It's 6 p.m. 11 and a half hours. Almost 12. So, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.